Hi, I'm Jennifer Vosburg, and I'm a physician assistant at Cardiovascular Institute of the South in Zachary, Louisiana. When I was in high school, I knew at that point that I wanted to be a physician assistant. My mom was an orthopedic nurse, and she had a physician assistant that worked with her. And after speaking with him and following him around and seeing his role in the patient's care, I knew at that time that that was definitely what I wanted to do with my life. My favorite part about being a physician assistant is that I can spend more time with the patients. I'm able to teach them about their medications and about their disease states and about how to prevent their disease state from further progressing. So I feel like if they know the why behind it, then they will be more compliant. So the field of cardiology actually happened by a happenstance. It was a God wink, if you will. So when I was in PA school, I had about a year left in my rotations. And I had a cardiologist that saw me in the hospital. And he saw that I was a PA student and said, well, are you looking for a job? And I said, well, I will be in a year, but not right now. So I knew there was no way that I could get hired. So about a year later, that same exact cardiologist came to me and asked again. He hadn't found anyone, asked again. So I interviewed with him, got the job, and 20 years later, I was still with him. And so ever since then, cardiology's been my passion. So the part of cardiology that excites me most is heart failure. Heart failure is something that has progressed so much in the 20+ years that I've practiced. I can remember 20 years ago when I had a heart failure patient and I diagnosed them. They could live a decent life, but it was never going to be a good life where they felt great. And now, with the medications that they have, with the different devices that they have that can detect heart failure before it even happens, with the devices that they can use at home to prevent them from going to the hospital. If I can just have a little part of that, be a little part of their life, then, it is a feeling that I can't explain. Caring for patients in Zachary, I love the small town feel. I am from New Roads, Louisiana, which is a small town not far from Zachary. And the thing about a small town is the relationships. And when you can treat a patient time and time again, you not only become close to them, but you become close to their family. They tend to trust you and know that what you have is their best interest at heart. Practicing for as long as I have, I've noticed that patients that live in small towns don't want to get treated outside of their small towns. They don't want to go over the bridge and go to Baton Rouge to get treated. They want to stay at home. So if I am able to treat them with the excellence that CIS has just in their backyard, then that's good enough for me. I love to read, but in this time in my life, I've been married for 25 years. I have 2 adult children and I have 1 high schooler. So anything that gets them together is what my hobby is. So if they want to eat and they all come home to mama on a Sunday, then guess what? Sunday, my hobby is cooking.